Good evening, everyone. I hope you can hear me okay. Welcome to our post-match press conference after the game against Luxembourg. I'm here with Sarina Wiegman. If you could raise your hands if you have a question for Sarina. I'd like to start with broadcasters first, if that's okay. So I'll go first to Anton Tooley for Sky Sports News.
Evening, Sarina. Congratulations on the win tonight. First off, just obviously a fantastic result, but what did you make of the performance today?
Yeah, well, I think the performance was good too. It's pretty hard to make the game against such opponents. You have possession most of the game. You have to keep the tempo up, ball tempo, especially switch fields lots. And when we continued in the game, they were dropping deeper even more. So the spaces were so small. So I think we did a good job by scoring 10 goals.
Second half, there seemed to be a little frustration, a little bit stagnant. Is that the case, that it needed? You weren't overly happy with the beginning of the second half?
No, you mean overly happy? Was I overly happy, or were we overly happy?
Were you happy with the performance in the second half, because it took England a while to get going in the second half?
Yeah, well, it's on the overall performance, I'm really happy because as you could see, like the second half, we had 21 players in the final third, and that's so hard to go through these small to the small spaces we get, and still we got 10 goals. But I think as a team also we have tried to create many chances to the center, switch fields with crosses, and if you score 10, that's okay. And what I also saw is when we had one or two mistakes, and then everyone was just in transition, and we won the ball back within 5 seconds, and that's what teamwork is all about. And I really enjoyed that.
We saw Alex Greenwood come off injured. How concerned should Manchester City fans be? How is she?
Yeah, well, I haven't spoken her yet about it, and she's now at the medical, but I don't think it's too bad. I think we didn't want to take any risk.
We saw the celebrations from Rachel Daly after she got her goal. Clearly, it meant so much to her, it meant so much to the rest of the team. How emotional, how difficult has it been this week, and how happy were you to see her score tonight?
Yeah, well, it's really special. She actually, of course, is a very emotional time in her life. Very sad what happened. But still, how she has performed this week, how she has been focused on football this week, that's really incredible. She was there all the time. She just delivered, and tonight she delivered again. And yes, so she scored the goal. We were so happy for her, and everyone. Yeah, she was happy herself also. But I think at the end, also, we were really happy for Millie that she scored her goals. We were happy for Alex; she scored goals in her 50th international match. So, yeah, it was actually a very nice evening.
Final question from me. Just obviously, you've got the first 2 games out of the way. So how do you feel personally to finally sort of be working with the England team and start this journey? Yeah,
I'm very excited. I've had a very good time these 10 days. I really enjoyed myself. And I think we got close to each other. We had some goals for this week. That was to get to know each other better. So we have spoken to every player and every staff member to play well, to improve our game, to score goals, concede none, and of course to have some fun. And I think we all made those goals. Reach those goals.
Yeah, you definitely reached those goals. Yeah. Thanks, Sarina.
Thanks, Anton. Can I go to Florence Lloyd-Hughes for TalkSport, please?
Hi, Sarina. Just one from me. Obviously, it's been a great opportunity for you over the last couple of games to show what your side can do going forward. But are you perhaps a bit frustrated or concerned that you haven't been able to practice as much when it comes to defending?
Well, it has no sense to be frustrated. We knew we were playing these 2 countries, and we knew we were going to have the ball for 80% or even more. So we also knew that we had to set goals in attacking, And so we did. And we know next month we'll have possession of the ball. We'll be in possession even again. So we know what goals we have to set. And that's just the way it is. We have to deal with it. And what we're trying to do in our training sessions is just add some things in defense. So we put emphasis on that, but we know in the games it's not going to occur that much.
Thanks, Sarina. That's it for me.
Thanks, Florence. I'll go next to Gary Flintoff for the BBC, please.
Thanks, Wendy. Hi, Sarina.
Hi.
Can I just ask what you saw tonight, which perhaps you didn't see on Friday against North Macedonia?
Well, actually, I saw very similar things from what I saw Friday. I saw today. I think we were a little more aware of our crosses and where we had the position. But actually, we have talked about similar things we did Friday because it was a similar game.
Is that all from you, Gary?
Your microphone is off. It's muted.
Sorry, I completely froze then.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Is that all from you, Gary?
It is. Thank you.
Super. I'll go to Emma Sanders for BBC Online. Thank you.
Hi, Sarina. Congratulations on the result. Just a quick one from me. We've obviously seen Leah captain and play midfield the last two games. I thought she was really impressive tonight. I don't know what you made of her performance, but can we see her play in that midfield role a lot more going forward?
I don't know yet. This international period, we had a squad, and in this squad, we want to have the positions occupied, and this was the best for the team this period. I know she's very well in defense too, so hopefully we can see that too. But for now, it's this, and I think she had a good performance. I think the team had a good performance, and she did well as a captain, I think.
Sorry, just to follow up on that, what attributes did you see in her kind of performance in midfield that really impressed you in particular?
Well, what you ask from her, she's the four position. You need to you're kind of the pivot in the game, so you need to be very simple, passing, switching fields, also get close to the goal when we're attacking, and keep it simple. And sometimes you have a decisive pass, but most of the time keep it simple and let the ball going. So you're like transition from the defenders to the attackers, and I think she did that really well.
Thanks, Sarina.
Thanks, Emma. Could I ask that the remaining people with hands up could just ask one more question each, just to keep it's quite late at night, obviously, over here, and we need to keep this relatively short. I'll go next to Dan Pentland, please, for Full Time Magazine.
Thanks, Wendy. Hi, Sarina. Congratulations tonight. I just wanted to get your comments really on Beth Mead. Obviously, she came on for the last half an hour, and I think she was involved in 3 of the goals. It felt like, you know, she showed some great creativity.
Yeah, well, I think the team performance was good, and just as Friday, when we brought in some subs, and the game speed up even a little more. North Macedonia got a little tired, and it's hard because then you got other combinations in the game and other people which do other things in the game, and we did well. And I think tonight that was the exact same. So she came in, and also some other players came in, and we kept up our game, although it was even harder because Luxembourg dropped deeper even more. So yes, I'm very satisfied with her performance and also with the team performance.
Thanks, Sarina. That's brilliant. Thank you.
And Tom Murray from the Telegraph. Tom Gary, sorry.
No worries, Wendy. Hi, Sarina. Thanks very much for your time. I wondered if I could ask you what sort of things you can say to Mary Earps. Obviously, through no fault of her own, she's had hardly anything to do in these 2 games. She waited so long for a chance. So,
what did I say
to her?
Well, I said to her, I'm so sorry for you that you were so cold. That's actually the only thing we said.
But I guess you must have been pleased with how she's played it in training, I suppose, to have picked her for the 2 games.
Yeah, and also with the club. She did well. And she did well the club. She did well here, and there was very good energy with all the keepers here. But yes, she did good.
Okay, thanks very much. Safe journey home.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tom. Last question from Susie Rack at The Guardian. Thank you.
Hi, Sarina. Congrats on the first 2 wins. It was great to see Fran Kirby back on the pitch. How happy were you with her performance and her corners? Emma Hayes was commentating and said she didn't realise that she could take corners.
Okay, well, I think everyone can take corners, but she probably means specialism. No, well, of course, Fran, we had to manage her load, and she didn't have all the minutes at the club too. So, and as I said, the performance of the team was good. The intentions of play was good. I thought the first half we needed to be a little more tighter, but the field was really fast, so we needed to be aware of that. And yes, the way we wanted to play midfield and try to get up front behind the defense, that was okay.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much, everyone. We will finish that with Sarina.